Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again. I asked in group if anyone would like to see me make anything in particular. In group, actually, it was at one of the premieres last night. And I had a couple of requests. A lady was going to email me with some suggestions, which she has. And also, by the gorgeous Laura Athena over in France, asked me if I could show her a flip book album. Well, I've already done one a long time ago. I did an 8x8 and a 6x6. But now I'm going to downscale it even more. And I'm going to use smaller envelopes again. It's just a cute little, and I'm doing 3. I'm doing 3 just to show you the folds. But you can just keep folding and folding and folding. It's endless. It's how many ever you want to do. So I just found these in the drawer. And they're all the same size, I think. Oh no, that one's slightly bigger. Oh, look at that. Let me go and grab another one. Yes, I found some more. So let's just check. Yes, they're all the same size. You can add 5, you can add 10, it's up to you. I'm just going to show you 3. I did it with the Dragonfly papers. And when I looked at the date, it was June 2018, so it's nearly a year ago. So I'll show you. And I've used these are called the Paper Doll. And it's by Graphic 45. And I tell you what, stunning. Beautiful papers. And I've got, oh, look at that for cutouts. I mean, you can cut all these out. I have done a lot of fussy cutting this afternoon. So I've got loads cut out already. But I am going to cut one out with you. This beautiful girl. Absolutely stunning. There's quite a lot there. You've got all these stamps. Oh, it's just beautiful. You've got designer series paper one side. And then these beautiful prints on the other. And they're really thick, good quality. I've cut apart a few of these, especially that one, to get all the stamps and these corners. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful papers. So I'll show you one of each. So obviously that's our main one, and on the other side is this gorgeous check. These came the other day, love them. Obviously you've just seen that one, beautiful. That was the next one. And then there's that one as well, and it's just full of all prints. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me find the next one. So some of them cut out off here as well, and I've cut these out. There's that piece that's I've used just so I could get that. I've cut all these out, beautiful. And on the other side, oh, it's the green. Obviously, you just seen the green. I can't find the space now. Where's that go? Oh, I'll put it away later. Let me just grab the whole pad out, actually. It's so much easier. So, we've seen that one. And it's reverse. This one as well. And that's the reverse. Beautiful. Obviously that one and the reverse. There's this beautiful one which I've just shown you is the reverse of that one. And then you've got the boy ones. You can cut all these out. I remember when I was kids, we used to have magazines and we'd cut all these out and hook them over their shoulders and around their ankles. And I tell you what, we used to have so much fun. And I had, you get 3 of each design in this pack. And that's the reverse. And I've literally cut all this one up for the stamps, the borders, these beautiful cards in the centre, and all these other stamps down here. I've cut one of those completely apart. So I've got 2 of them, and that's on the other side. That wonderful patterns. And then you've got like the little Chinese girl, Dutch girl, Scottish boy, and little Asian boy, and an Italian boy, Spain. Oh, China, sorry. Spain, China, Netherlands, Scotland and Africa. I didn't spot that till just. So I got 3 of those. And the other side is this beautiful colour. And then you get one you can colour yourself. Isn't that marvellous? So that is one side and this is the other. It's absolutely so elegant. I love it. So I'm using this one to make these flip albums. Just stunning. It wasn't big. I think there was 3 sheets of each, but there was no what are they called? Oh, it's gone out of my head again. I've been watching videos so I can hear people say the name. Oh, it's gone. It's totally gone again. You know the word I couldn't pronounce the other day. Oh gosh, it'll come back to me halfway through the video you watch. So basically, like these 6x4s. So that is off a sheet of that what you've just seen. So we've got, look at these beautiful little dolls outfits and stuff. Beautiful. And then there's this one, sisters of different flowers from the same garden. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to show you how I made it. So simple as well. It's unreal. You're going to need your scoreboard and your score tool. You're just going to pop it all the way into the edge. You're going to just reinforce your score line. Not hard, don't press on hard. And then 1, 2, 3/8 of an inch. And then you're going to score there. That's all you're going to do. This is so simple. Reinforce your score line, only gently. And 1, 2, 3. And then score. And just do that to every piece you want to put in. So reinforce and just score 3/8 of an inch wider, that's all. And because it's paper, it's so simple. I've got to keep an eye on my battery because it's only showing 2 bars. Mind you, I've done a whole video before now and it's had 2 bars. I sometimes come to it and it says 3. I know I've recorded something else, but it tends to shoot off before 10 minutes are up. So you just reinforce and you're making a gusset, just so everything can fold away nice and neat. Now, I'll best show you what I've done really first, haven't I? I've held this together with a little tiny bit of ribbon. It's not attached to anything. I have got a magnet under there because now it will stay. I've added too many layers and these were stuck behind them as well. These are just little tuck spots. There's that beautiful one. So what I might do is add the designer series paper and all the bits and the elements and then add the magnet so it maybe closes a bit further back. That way it's not trapped under there. But I love the thought of the ribbon on it. So I've just added, look, some of those beautiful postage stamps down the side. This is the end flap. And then it just opens up. I've got a little tuck spot here. Put some tags in it. And then just, you can back these onto card if you want to make them more sturdy. I just did this for the video. Let's tuck that one in first. Just use the designer set. And then put a slither of glue down that side. And then I've just added some more of the elements. These are the cutouts, even if it got pieces missing. And I've not glued them all the way down and used them as a little tuck spot for a couple more stamps. A true friend is the best possession. And then what I've done with all the little tiny borders, I've added them in these grooves to strengthen them because they can become weak because they're only paper. So, and then each one of these has a little pull out. So I've left them plain. You can perhaps get, say, 2 small photographs on either side. It's entirely up to you. You can make them any size you want. Whatever size your envelope is, use it. Again, was one of those beautiful cutouts. And I've used it as a tuck spot for more cutouts. Just pop them in there. You could add bowling tickets. Another one of those beautiful dress as a cutout. And I've added a little bow as well. A couple more of the stamps for cutouts. And a tuck spot. You know, know I'm hiding that little bowl, but it doesn't matter. But can you imagine then another one which would fold and fold and fold, and it'd all just keep folding. And then, like I'm saying, you've seen that one. That is the front bit you see. Oh no, that's the other bit. That's the very one, and this is the back. And it's just a piece of the designer series paper with the family on. Penny's Paper Doll Family. Love it. And it is a little bit weak, that is. I'm going to tuck them over out there out the way. And then, so what I did was, I just grabbed some of this beautiful crinkled ribbon off from Stampin' Up. I know it's retired, but I love it. And it makes for a lovely little tie around. I didn't fetch a lot over. Can you tell? I'm not being stingy, I promise. I just cut it off too short. And I don't like to waste it. So let me see if I can get that bow through. There we go. And it makes the cutest little bow anyway. I mean, what I might do on this one, because you've got those gussets and I've added paper to reinforce, they won't collapse. So what I might do is add the ribbon behind this next panel, if I put a panel like that on. But isn't that cute? Very vintage. You could add some tassels, and I've got some of these lovely little charms here, little clock charm. I could add that coming off there with some other bits on. You know, just add everything you want it. Just add a little charm. It's beautiful. Let me see. I want to straighten that ribbon because it's crossed over and I hate that. Let's see if I can squeeze that down there and poke it through. Oops. Let me try this end. It's endless what you can do with these, and they're fabulous. Great little Mother's Day gifts. Put some, you know, take her out for a Mother's Day a meal, maybe go for tea, you know, afternoon tea somewhere, take some photographs and then pop them inside one of these. She'll love it, absolutely love it. Come on now. Right, I've got it there. There we go. So I'm going to add that little charm there now to my... I'm just twisting that so I can grip it when it comes through. It will unravel. There we go. There we go. But there, my little charms on there now as well. Isn't that cute? Love it. Pull that down into the centre. But I'm hoping this piece is longer. Oh, I think it is. Oh, definitely much longer. So that's going to go on the other one. But isn't that gorgeous? Very Victorian. I absolutely fell in love with these papers. So that's what we're going to make. So let's carry on folding and burnishing our score lines we've just done. I've got stoopy back pain. Oh, you know when you've sat forward for ages, especially when you've been fussy cutting. So we've got 2 done now. It just gives you a little gusset there. And then our last one. I'm just reinforcing the score line. And these envelopes of mine are 4 1/8 by 6 1/8. They're meant for 6 by 4 cards. So I have cut my DSP. You need 7 pieces. I'll show you. I've got them here. And I've cut them all 6 by 4, and one of them I've cut in half because that is going to go, it's going to be that little flap, and they're just going to go behind there. But you will have to cut the end off one of these, but it doesn't, no, it depends on which one we've added last. But these, there's those papers with the other family, and the bit that cut off was on the back of the other one. Aren't they just adorable? I mean, you could leave them like that if you don't mind. I thought I might actually do some of those like that. You know, I can't do it that way. But you're going to need a piece for front and back of each card. So you got front and back for that one. And then I'm going to use that side and that side. Look at it, there's the ones you can colour again. That one and that one for that side. And all I use is a 1.5 inch circle punch to pull out the punches. And then I got some scrap that was left over and just cut 2 circles. Because, where's the other book? Oh, right here. Let me just undo this again. In my middle page, I've just got one of those cards. Oh, it's the same one. So I'm having just a plain one in the middle. You can add a little circle punch to that if you want, like I have done here. But it just sits in there. That name of that. And then there's another mat there. You could get 4 photos on there. You could also add photos to that mat, but I wouldn't cover that up. But I haven't cut this on purpose so it's like that, but hey ho, it's just a tab. So that's what this little flap is for your end of your envelopes. So let's get this tied once again. Let's see if I can do it a bit even this time. That's better. It's got a thing about bows, especially this one. But yes, I was, if anyone wants to see anything, please leave me a comment below. And if you're in the premiere in the night, then that's even better because you can tell me personally in chat. Love that. So there's that gorgeous little bow. Now try not to squash this because it does all come together nice and neat with that little charm on there. So it's just adorable. Absolutely adorable. Right, so let's get our pieces. They are cut to 4 by 6. The inserts I've cut to 5 3/4 by 3 3/4, just so we can get them in nice and neat. So it's entirely up to you now. You can use glue, fast fuse, tear tape. It's up to you. What you're going to do is going to line this up on one of the lines just so you can see it all running. I'm using my glue of my choice. Love this stuff. And what you're going to do is you're going to run glue all the way along there without going over, all the way up to the top. And then we're just going to lay this down, get it on a line so you know you're going to be straight. Open that out and then attach your envelope. Making sure you are on that line. Perfect. And then you're just going to repeat because we've got that little gusset there now. So again, add your glue along this line. Oops, that looks a bit much. I mean, if you didn't mind, you could lick that. Yeah, I wouldn't. Just seal it to the back of the other envelope. So line that up. Fetch your last one in. Making sure you keep them on the line. And it would help if I got it up to the score line. That would be better. Let's make sure it's nice and level. So they're all nice and level now, and I'm just going to burnish that down. And when I flip over, look, they're just attached to each other. And you can keep going and going and going and going and going. Right, that's squirting out some. And just release the top. Ah, oh, that's better. It was oozing again. Okay. Might need a clean. That's what it is. I think it just needs a good cleaning. So I'm just going to pop the pin in for a sec. So we've got our DSP pieces. We're going to add those in a moment. But firstly, I'm going to go along, put my inserts there, grab all these beautiful cutouts. And there's those stamps. I've got absolutely loads of these. And there's little outfits. Look at this. You've got a monkey on this one. Dolls on them. Little girl. Teddy bears. A horrible looking clown. Prams. These prams are absolutely stunning. Look at them. More dolls. And you've got sheep. And they come in 2 different sizes. And you've got the same one, but it's with a rocking horse. I could have trimmed these down even smaller, but I like the borders. So, and then I've kept all of those strips of border that I told you I'd cut out. I've got them all here. So I need to find some strips. Look at how beautiful that is. It's absolutely gorgeous. About this size. So I need to have, they've got to be 12 inches so I can get 2 lots of 6. So that's 12. I've just cut, it's just a little bit short, but I've got another piece there. In fact, if that one's 6, that will save me cutting that one out. Oh yes, it just needs straightening up. I cut it on the wonk for some reason. There we go, straighten that up. So I don't need that one now. And I'm going to pick another colour. I'm going to add some borders. Look at how pretty this is. Look at those beautiful flowers. Look, add a little colour to your world. That'd be perfect. I'm going to add some of those as well. You've got one there that says, "Dear friend." Absolutely beautiful. One's not long enough. Oh, look at that one then. Mother forever, my friend first. Right there. First my mother, forever my friend. That's what it's meant to say. So that's more than 6. That's bang on 6 inches. So there's 1, 2, and 3, 4. I need 1, 2. Oh, I need 5 or 6. I think. I'm just going to cut this down to 6. I mean, it depends on the size of your envelopes. These pieces will make a difference. You can tell I've cut some others down. Is that one 6 inches? Not quite. But look at that. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Love these. Absolutely stunning. A father is a treasure, a brother is a comfort. A friend is both. That's beautiful. And then you've got that one. A true friend is the best possession. Love it. Love it. Oh, and then you've got a row of flowers. Just stunning. So, let's see if that one... Yay, this one's long enough. So, they're less than ½ inch. Just going to grab my scissors for that. It's not worth getting the trimmer out. So, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get this one. See, the length on that is 6. Perfect. I've got my pieces now. So I'm just going to bob them to one side because I'm going to be putting them to use somewhere else later. I've got those strips. And I'm going to go and grab my glue now and start. I'm going to utilise, because I don't want them to collapse on me anytime soon. And it'll also help once I put them on to determine what colour DSP I have near them. And I'm going to run it that way because I don't know, I just like it like that. So these are 6-inch strips. And get them just in between the score lines without going over. And it just gives it strength. Do you get what I mean now? So that won't collapse like normal paper would. I'm going to have another one on this side. Got to be careful because some seem to be a little bit wide. In fact, I'm going to put that one on this side. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to have that one there. It's beautiful patterns. Absolutely stunning. You don't even have to have the border itself. You could turn it over and have the designer series paper. But just have a little bit of fun with it. But what they make wonderful little presents. Absolutely stunning. So make sure you can fold them both ways and that you haven't gone over your score line. And now you've got that strength when this pops up. So I'm all fingers and thumbs now. Why is that? That's better. Use my bone folder. It's just going to give me a bit of strength, that's all. Love it. So then we got that one, which is about the mother. I'm going to put that one there actually, sorry. Because I want red and space and then red. So just between the score lines. Give them a little fold both ways. Make sure that you're not trapping anything. Perfect. Oh, I tell you what, my back is killing. I've lost a strip. So I'm going to put this yellow one now in the middle. Use any papers you want. You don't have to use the graphic 45. I just choose to because I bought these the other day and I was actually wondering what I was going to do with this set. I was wondering if there was enough for an album without going over. So again, just give it, reinforce it, just to make sure you haven't gone over. That's cute. And then flip it, and we're just going to add, that seems to be a little wide. I'm just going to give, oh I don't know, I'm going to get the trimmer out because I don't want it too bulky. And I'm just going to take that little white slither off. If this lets me. So I've only got a little bit to go now, so I can use my scissors. That's just me being fussy now. I just took that tiniest little slither off. And then I know it'll fit, because it's only 3/8 of an inch gap. So these are like 1/4 inch strips, and luckily that's definitely going to fit now. And I love the use of glue because you've got that little bit of wiggle space just so you can get it lined up. Whoops. And you can make sure it's in between your score lines now. Perfect. So again, fold to make sure you're not hanging over anywhere and that you can still fold it both ways. Perfect. And I need one more little strip. And I've dropped one somewhere, I think. Or is that it? I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. We'll just chop off the excess. So let me glue it first. I mean, nobody's going to even know it's envelopes, are they, once you've finished decorating it? And you can get some reinforced envelopes. Thicker ones. Really posh ones. So before I stick the end, I'm going to nip that little bit off. And then I can burnish that down. I love the fact that it gives it, I love these Victorian style papers. I used to hate shabby chic and all that. Not hate it, but it was never my thing. And you know, since I've been crafting. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. So these are, I'm going to have my card actually. Is that the same size? No, it's not. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this on the back for stability, because they can be a little bit flimsy on their own, and I might do that on the other one as well. But you can add bits of, I might just grab some lace actually and add a little nib of lace instead of the circles. So that is just going to go slipping in there beautifully. It does fit inside. Just give it a chance to adhere down, because it fits in my other one. There we go. Push that in there. So what I'm going to do with these two, I'm going to pop them in. They're a better fit, these are. They go up, they give you a little bit more. These are a little bit further down than the other ones. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab my very vanilla ribbon. Where I can find it. There it is. Keep with this little vintage theme going on. And I'm just going to grab my scissors and pull this off. Grab my little stapler when I can find it. There it is. So I'm going to pop that down there just so I can see the opening and make sure I'm in the middle. And I'm going to staple it actually from the back. Whoops. Oh, more fingers than I look. Oh, plus I am. That's going to go in there. I'm going to add two, because we don't want it coming off. And then I'm going to add on these little postage stamps over the top to hide the staples. And then no one can catch their fingers on them either. Isn't that gorgeous? You could have a row of these all the way across. I'm just going to add the one on each, but don't they just, it's a mad knife. You can pull this now to get it out of here, and it looks better than those circles. So you can improve every time by just doing slight adjustments. Come on, that's it, go in. There we go. I'm trying to push it down, it won't go any further. So again, I'm going to do the same one on the blue one. And I should have done it on here really, shouldn't I? See if I can lift that up. Tuck that under there. Let me just get has my pokey tool gone? There it is. Let's see if I can slide that under there. Insert that just behind there. And then what I'm going to do, instead of stapling, I'm just going to glue it back shut. Try and keep it straight. And just add it right at the back there. I'm not going to put on it just yet, because because I don't want it to, I'm going to make sure it's properly dry first. So we've got these, and they're not going to get trapped because it's only ribbon. Again, another little piece. And it doesn't matter if we add it at the front or at the back because we're going to hide it anyway. Just fetch that down. It's roughly in the centre. No, again, I want it straight, please. I love to wear myself off for things like this. Do you believe that? At least I didn't try grabbing it. That's it. Better be in the middle. I don't think I've got it in the middle, but let's grab a little sheep and we're going to glue that one over the top. Just adds to the character as well, I think. Beautiful, because you can't really see much of it on that side. There we go. There now are our lovely little inserts all prepped and ready to go. Right, now I'm going to come in. I'm just going to clear this nozzle off. Ugh. I might keep the ribbon out because I might add it to the outside, but I do love the blue effect. I think it goes so well. So now with our DSP, we're going to see where we want to put it now. And what I'm going to do on each piece, well, no, 1, 2, on 3 of them, I'm just going to get my little pencil and I'm going to, because they're 4 by 6, I'm just going to put a mark in the centre. You're not going to see that because it's going to get cut off as well. Just there. And then with my circle puncher, I've got my arrows in there. And I can line them up because I know that's in the centre. And just pop those pieces out for thumb holes. Oops, there we go. So these are for the back. These are going to go on the back of my card, one way or another. So let's see what we've got. I'm going to add that one there. And they've just got the smallest border, beautiful, and you can see to pull. I'm going to add the green one there. And I'm going to have this one which says True Friends on the back there. That one's going that one because it's going to match that blue there. Absolutely gorgeous. Now here is, you add glue to here now, not on here, because you'll end up gluing these top bits otherwise. So just add glue around the framework. And all down the side. Don't come too close. Leave about 1/8 of an inch because we've got a 1/16 of an inch border. Doesn't matter on the other side because we are gluing the whole piece. So give yourself that tiny little white border all the way around. Grab your bone folder. You see it? Just a lovely little white border all the way around. And then squeeze. Make sure you've got all them glued down properly. Absolutely stunning papers. Try not to get any glue on there because it'll just stick. And just keep your little tassel out of the way a sec. Gorgeous little project, absolutely love it. Again, nice little border. There's your bone folder. Just beautiful. How stunning is that? We'll add the papers on the back in a moment. And we're just going to now do our last piece for this side. Oh, I do apologise about that. The battery just died a sudden death. I can just hear it going click, 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 in the background, and then I'll look up and then it's gone. So let's get back to gluing this last page this side, and then we can turn it over and start attaching the papers on the other side. And then we can get to decorating this beautiful card. Right, nice little border again. Move your little ribbon out of the way. Just beautiful. I got a bit on the back of my hand then. I love it, love it, love it. Gosh, right, now while we're here, because you only need 2 inches, this sticks out way further than 2 inches, so just grab your scissors and just chop the top off. Only about that much. You don't need many more than that. And then you've got these 2 beautiful pieces. You can choose to keep them this way to give it a real vintage look, or you can choose to have them this way. I'm going to have them that way. But you have to glue them either side. So what I do first is glue this flap. Don't get any on the back though, like that. And this will give strength to the paper. And then what I do is I lay that flat. Whoops. Just lay that flat. Line this up. And then, whoops, I need that to lay flat here. And then tuck that little flap over then. That doesn't take seconds to go off, that doesn't. That's attached. And now all we've got to do now is glue this piece over the top. Try not to go too far because you still want that paper to stand up. And now you can add glue to the whole piece. You could put a handmade card in each one of those sections, you know, and then gift a little bundle of envelopes separately. So just line it up on this corner till you get it together. Just pick it up and make sure your ends are together, and then give that a nice smoothing down. Oh, and I forgot to add my magnet. Oh, don't worry, I'll disguise it now with, because this is the back page. This is where our magnet is going to get attached over here. So just make sure we can fold that back on itself now, because I think I may have come over the score line just a wee bit. So I'm just going to burnish that. Perfection. So that's how it closes. So I'm going to put my magnet there and there and then we'll add our and I'll put a little stamp over that one. I'm just going to grab 2 of my ultra strong magnets out. 1, look at that, that's how strong they are. Mega strong. Grab some glue dots. Where's the glue dots done? There they are. So I just have to know which is the closed side. I'm going to try and get it in the middle as well. So this is 6 by there, and then I can put a glue dot on the back. It's stretchy. Then it's come off on my finger now. Just add that in there. Right, grab a little bit of tape, only for the bottom one, just so we can keep him in place. And do you know, believe it or not, these are my back papers. On my cutouts here, look, I've got some little hats. I could cover that with a hat, or these flowers just to disguise. There's another one of those little bows. There's a nice little hat as well. I think I'm going to do it with the hat and then have a stamp either side. Sorry, I just need a bit more tape. Just to hold that in place. And grab some glue. Just going to get my bone folder. Give that a bit of persuasion. I'm going to add that top there. I'm going to play with the stamps elsewhere because we're putting them in the tuck spots. I just don't want to plaster it with stamps everywhere. See, I even cut the shapes out that were half because you can add them to the bottom of a section. You haven't got to just have the whole piece. Why not? Otherwise you'd be wasting the papers. And then let's have a look what we've got here. I don't want another hat. Maybe we'll have Penny with these flowers up there. Absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful. Got all these lovely cardboard cutouts, absolutely stunning. Right, now for our designer service paper, that is running the wrong way and I don't want that, so that is going to go on there. Nice little border all the way round again. And our magnets right there, pull that down quick. There we go, just got it there. Oof. Ooh. Strengthen that. And then we can test our magnet. I think it should have come over a bit and should have been a bit more in there, but I'm going to add the ribbons, so don't worry. definitely should have come over a bit more. But not to worry. Not to worry indeed. Just beautiful. So on this, we need to add a piece here. What do we reckon? Shall we have this? Or should we have some of this vintage leather? Oops. Oh, well, that's stoop that one, because that's the only bit I got left. So that won't work. Mind you, it will, because we've got to... It should do. It needs to come around here and tied. So I might have enough. We'll have a look. If not, we can use it somewhere else. So, yeah, but the only thing is, do I add it now? I should have added it now on there. So let's just see if we can tie a knot. Before we add our designer series paper. Quite stretchy this is. I like that. Oh, Mr. Boyce is going out for leather down there. Ooh. Oh, it's a little bit short. Oh my gosh, and I don't have any more. Oh, it's too small, but we'll find something. Let's see if this is big enough now. It's beautiful actually, it goes gorgeous. It just looks so Victorian, it's beautiful, I love it. Might just get up and get a bigger piece though. No, my luck, I'll get over there and there's not enough of that as well. Oh yes, there's plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. So that can go to another project, and so can my other ribbon. I'm going to attach that under that bit of DSP. Oh, I've got more than enough to tie that now. Look at that. Beautiful. So, let's get attaching. Just finding the halfway mark. Just going to get a little bit of tape. I'm just going to attach that in the centre. Perfect. Now we can add our designer series paper. I reckon? No. Look at that beautiful paper. Nice little border all the way round. I think that it's absolutely gorgeous. It sets that paper off stunningly. And by the time we add all these other bits now, oh my gosh. I just think we could have left that like that. Can't now, I've added glue. Beautiful. I think this, save some of this for Christmas. You know when you're doing the stairs scene on the Christmas one with the staircase and the sausage dog. Absolutely stunning. So all we're going to do now is decorate. Let me just tie it up. Oh my gosh, let's see how much ribbon we've got now. Absolutely stunning. That is just gorgeous, and I'm even going to leave the tails quite long. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Maybe I should have. Right, let's get some decorations done. My back is killing and I'm gasping for a cup of coffee. I'll find some smaller. I'm not going to add too many stamps because the larger ones are going to go in some of the tuck spots. So there we go, special delivery. In fact, I'm going to add them. Whoops. Perhaps I tell you what I'm going to do. See these ones? I am going to just glue down one side and across the bottom. And I'm even going to put it at a slight little angle so it looks like a diamond shape. I've got a couple of these little extra outfits, so I'm going to tuck them in there. Get another one of those outfits there. I'm just going to create some little tuck spots. We're going to add some outfits and stuff. Look at this mother one, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to tack that all the way down across the bottom and just glue that down there, and then I have that as a tuck spot as well. That is just beautiful. Okay, he's nuts, he is. He's not been very well this week, so as soon as he starts to feel better again, card making, Mr. Boyce, get some cards making. So I've got these beautiful little tags I made. I will at some point add some cardboard to the back and maybe decorate both sides, because you don't want to give a tag like that unless you use that for a bit of a journaling spot. So I'm going to tuck those in there. And because she is so long, you can stagger these. I'm just beautiful. No, I'm just beautiful. They are just beautiful, that's what I meant. And because she's got roses, I'm just going to stick some of these on a dimensional. And I'm going to add it over that tab there, just so she's got an extra flow going on. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So let me get my scissors. These were so easy to fussy cut. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. So you just cut, and it's your hand that moves the paper, not the paper that moves the paper. That moves. You're just closing and opening a pair of scissors. So I got the hang of it today, because I sat and cut 2 whole sheets of it out. And you don't have to be perfect, because these were never perfect when we were kids. I still love these. We used to wait for the magazines to come, or we'd go to our friend's house because she had it first. Oh, and we'd all sit there fussy cutting these gorgeous little outfits out. Then we try and dress them, and oh, brilliant. So much fun. And they're relatively straightforward. Oops. I could made her a cup of coffee, Mr. Boyce. I hope you're going to fetch me one up soon. Mouth is dry as a bone. Nearly there. I used to hate doing this. Now I don't mind, she says. Perfection. I'm not going to bother with that little bit on his shoulder, I don't think. Or am I? Oh, Gaynor, stop being so... There you go. Done it. Yay! Absolutely stunning. There it is. I thought it was going doolally then. Just beautiful. Love it. So, I mean, we used to love doing this. You could put a dress on her, just wrap it around, tuck them over her shoulders. Do you remember you used to do that when you were kids? I used to, oh, it brings back some wicked memories of when I was... Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? She's got a completely different outfit on now. Love it. So, I'm not going to keep her dressed. I might even add that there, so because she's going to... This one I'm going to just stick down. Or am I? I'm just going to stick her legs down. And one side again. I'm going to pop that on a dimensional, as if she's going to go and hand deliver it now. It's a beautiful love letter with a bouquet. How can I hold that now? Just like that. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. There's that little hat to go with this outfit. So I'm going to put that on the back here. And I'm just going to glue these down now. They're just for decoration, these. But you can go a little bit mental if you want. She says, watch this now. Just going to do it down the side. Because we haven't added any postage stamps in there yet. So, a couple of stamps can get slotted in there. I'm going to add, I need something with a sentiment on. That is going up there. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put that up there. And inside here, I forgot about these beautiful borders. Grab some more dimensionals. I think I may need another packet out. I think I do, I think I do, I think I do. One out for spare. And then keep one out on my desk. Just saves me rooting all the time. Oh, look what I found, magnets. They don't quite align up and they've got sticky backs. Ooh, I wonder if I use one as a dimensional. On there. Take the backs off. Glue hanging off my fingers. Add a little splodge of glue on there. pop that on. And then I wonder if it'll hold one of my trinkets. No, it's not magnetic at all. It just fell off. Oh well, it was worth a try. I got another little clock there. I might just add a glue dot to that now. Or two. And then you can remove that then themselves and add it to something else. So let's scoop all this out the way, just so I can know where I'm up to now. I've not got long left. We'll just start to round this up. Just going to add some postage stamps. Just going to have 3 down this side. Hasn't got to have a tuck spot everywhere. Maybe one more. I think we'll have the little baby now. Just gorgeous. Ouch, my back is killing. Oh, does that even look straight to you? Yeah, it is. It doesn't look it, but it is. Let me put my cutouts to one side because there's so many of them. I even cut out the tiniest of flowers. Look. They're tiny. Little sunflowers and little bows and hats and stuff. Just no good. Postage stamps can go to one side. Perfect. Cutouts to one side. Labels at the top. So we're nearly done, girls. Sorry for keeping you so long. I do apologise. I know you lot don't mind, but I am a pain in the bum sometimes. I never know when to stop, especially after I've changed the battery. Go on forever. All this to make a 2-minute project. I know. You know, sit here and watch me waffle on for hours on end. Different if I was making a full-on album, but this is just made of envelopes. But I do enjoy your companies. I do imagine you all with me. Otherwise they'd lock me away for being insane, talking to myself. So I'm just going to pop that in there. Grab a large one for this. Maybe 2. Beautiful bonnet. As if it's blowing in the wind. It's jumped off a baby's head or something. And the bow. You could add a little photo yourself. Like I say, you've got those in your tuck spot. I've got another piece here which is 2 by 6. Slide that in. Just make your own. Gorgeous. You could add these as journal spots. Grab another. I'm just going to add another stamp. just add it down there in the bottom. I'm going to turn that round. That looks silly. So, oh, it's good, it come off. We're not even having that one on there now. Just going to grab some decorations for here. I'm going to use these 3 hats. I'm just going to pop them all on dimensionals. Put the lid on my clay before it all clogs up, which it probably has done. Bent my pen earlier because I'd left it out so long. So I'm going to have this beautiful bonnet there. Beautiful. Oops. Grab some rhinestones as well. You can have some gems on here. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to tie this up now. And you can have the closure any side you want. I'm going to try and keep it towards here. And there we have it. There is one of those flip book mini album using my graphic 45 papers. There's the one we just done together all the way through. Should have just put my magnet a bit closer. And there's that other one. So there you go. I'm going to have a lie down in a dark room. I'm joking. But there we go. I'm going to have so much fun with these things. I am loving my graphics 45. Not that I'm ever going to do anything but my Stampin' Up. These are just my little sideline extras. So I'm not getting rid of none of these bits. I love the borders. They'll be going on my album when I make another one. You know, just the borders. You can use them off each one. So there are my bits that I've got left. Extra spare ribbon. Perhaps I could make a card or something out of the bits that are left over. But there we have it. I hope you enjoy. I hope you like. I adore both of them. And I hope you do too. I'm going to get some bigger ribbon on that one. I might just tie the two together and make it longer. What do you reckon? But love a thumbs up and a share. That'd be amazing. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Because I do try and make something every single day. So if you are now intrigued as to what I can be making tomorrow, don't forget to press the little bell straight after and you'll be notified of all future videos. Until next time, love you all. Bye.